I'm Stephanie Wilson and I'm a human-computer interaction researcher on the project.
GeST is a software tool to help people with aphasia improve their gestures. It's a gesture therapy tool. It's innovative as a means of delivering gesture therapy, and it's also novel in its use of a 3D world for delivering therapy for people with aphasia. The central idea is that GeST presents gestures to the user, cues the user to repeat the gestures, and then monitors the success of the user's gesture production through a vision-based gesture recognition technique.
Now it's your turn.
GeST consists of 3 distinct components or levels, which present increasing levels of challenge to the user. In level 1, a therapist demonstrates a gesture and then invites the user to replicate it. In level 2, the user sees a 3D world in which Jerry, an animated character, navigates through environments such as his house and a park. He stops at various places and the user is invited to make gestures in order for Jerry to continue on his journey. In level 3, the user sees clips of gestures being used in real-world contexts and is then invited to produce the gesture.
Telephone.
Telephone.
GeST has benefited from its development by a strongly multidisciplinary team. We're a mixture of speech and language researchers, human-computer interaction researchers, and people with aphasia, such as Gerald, Philip, and Mick, who worked as consultants on the project. This multidisciplinary team started out by exploring engaging and accessible interaction design for people with aphasia through a series of participatory design workshops.
We can do that. We called it there.
Yeah.
But that was good. We didn't do that. Ugh.
No.
That.
Something a bit more clear.
Right.
We learned about the importance of clear and direct mappings between user actions and their effects in the digital world. So we discarded the traditional keyboard in favour of a specialised keypad that has just got 4 buttons on it. And each of these buttons initiates a single action in GeST. We learned that it's very important to keep distractions to a minimum, so the GeST screens are clean and uncluttered. People with aphasia benefit from clear and consistent prompts. So GeST contains prompts that reveal the current state of the system and tell the user what action to take next.
Here is the gesture for camera. Now it's your turn.
Consistency is incredibly important. So GeST has consistent screen layouts, input actions, prompts, behaviours and navigation. Perhaps the most important lesson we learned was the value of a motivating and engaging user experience. This led us to include a unique 3D world. Other motivational features include positive feedback in the form of applause and reward points, and subtle changes in Jerry's world in response to successful gesture production.
A prototype version of GeST has been tested in field trials with 10 people who have severe aphasia. They've each used it independently for a period of 3 months at home. The response has been overwhelmingly positive.
So Mick, you've just finished using the computer. When you use GeST, how does it make you feel? I think you're telling me that you want to keep hold of it. Brilliant.